Today, I came across a video titled Episode 6 New Beginnings. The creator of this video goes by the name of Dragon Creeper 1. At first, I thought I stumbled upon just another ordinary Minecraft YouTuber. But when I started watching his videos, I immediately realized something was clearly not right. Let's start from the very beginning. On the 21st of August 2025, Creeper created his channel and uploaded his very first video. Let's play episode 1, I found a pink sheep. He explains in the description how he doesn't know much about the recent versions, since he hasn't played on them before. The video starts off normal. He chops down a tree, crafts some tools, and gets food. While he's exploring, he comes across a pink sheep. In case you didn't know, pink sheep are one of the rarest mobs that spawn naturally. Creeper starts building his house in a nice field. He stops at one point and stares at some block pillars in the distance. He shakes his head after and moves on. He makes an item frame, putting the pink wool from the sheep in it. The protagonist goes to get some wool for a bed. He explores for a while until sunset. He ends the video the next day. Things start to become unsettling in the second episode.
I know I haven't played in a while, but is this normal in a 1.21.8 world?
Creeper continues building his base, but something weird happens. The sun sets only after 2 minutes of him playing. He continues though, thinking it's just a glitch. However, when he goes to collect wood, he notices a sign with the text, "Give me back." How did that get there, and what does it even mean? Perhaps we'll get an answer if we keep watching. The protagonist decides to go mining. He gets some iron, crafts an iron pick, and explores the underwater parts of the cave he found. At some point, he mines into a long, narrow tunnel. He starts making his way inside, but changes his mind after hearing a cave sound. I didn't mention it yet, but the captions will be important throughout this series. Enabling them reveals Morse code when Creeper decides to turn around. Translating it gives us, "Let me back." He runs back to his base and blocks himself inside. Who is behind these messages, and what exactly are they trying to achieve? Before we watch the following episodes, there is something we have missed. If we scroll down in the description, we will find an unlisted video, Stuck. The protagonist wakes up in a bedrock box with only a soul torch lighting it up. How did he end up here? He's just as confused as we are. He opens his inventory, revealing that all his items are gone and his skin has been reset to default one. He breaks the soul torch and the video ends. Leta play episode 3, I went mining. August 31st, 2025. This video takes place 8 days after episode 2. Creeper explains the reason behind this.
Sorry I haven't posted in a while. I was just a bit scared to get on because of the weird things happening.
But wait, how is he back here if he got stuck in that bedrock box? Are the videos out of logical order, or is it someone else we are watching? He has discovered a massive cave off camera. He goes mining for a while and ends up dying to a skeleton. The protagonist heads back to collect his loot and starts making his way up to the surface, when he turns around and stares at something. It's pretty hard to make out what he's seeing, but it seems to be a dark figure. He suddenly starts blocking off the staircase completely. According to him, whatever he saw started running up the stairs.
Something is definitely wrong. It's like there's something else trying to get into.
The channel made a comment under this video saying, "It's so cold." The title of the following episode is X1B. After some digging, I found out that this represents the ASCII escape character in hexadecimal. The end of the channel's username is the same string of characters. Could this be referring to Creeper escaping from the bedrock box? Creeper returns, although having a terrifying experience last time.
I decided not to give up on this world. Don't know why, but I feel attached to it in a way. It's like I don't want to leave.
That's pretty disturbing. He starts smelting iron when he notices something odd. The pink wool in the item frame has changed to pink concrete powder with coordinates as the name. It's been like this since the start of episode 2, yet Creeper hasn't noticed it. While we don't know the exact location of the coordinates, they approximately point to the towering blocks. Yes, the ones he was staring at. He decides not to follow them, but cut down a few more trees. As he's doing so, we see some holes in the ground. When the protagonist returns to his house, he notices a trail of white tulips near. He lets us know he might go exploring in the next episode to get away from the weird things happening. Before the video ends, he starts moving his cursor strangely.
Stop talking.
Taking a look at the next episode, Why Won't You Stop? The captions reveal an 11 characters long string, which I'll get back to later. Creeper enters his house and crafts an iron helmet. When he leaves, we get to see that there is now a ring of white tulips around his house. Could those be in connection with the dark figure somehow? He picks up and buries all of them with cobblestone before starting to destroy his base. He notices a sheep close named Let Me Out and kills it. He realizes that there is a room hidden below his house underground when breaking the floor. This is the original room he built in episode 1 with the pink wool in the item frame and a sign. The real home. There's also an anvil which the dark figure, who I will call the entity from now on, probably used to rename the concrete powder. This was the shortest and definitely the weirdest episode so far. Before we move on though, let's go back to the string of characters in the captions, which is visible throughout the whole video. YouTube video IDs are the same length, but this one was invalid. I tried a few Caesar cipher shifts and eventually figured out the ROT4 cipher gave me a valid ID. Using this in a YouTube URL led me to another unlisted video, uploaded a day before the 5th episode. There's a single comment under the video by the channel. It's mine. Creeper has changed his mind and is going to the coordinates in the name of the fake wool. He arrives at the block pillars and discovers a hole at the back, leading inside a room with nether brick walls. Once he goes in, the entrance suddenly gets blocked. He quickly puts down a torch to light the room up. The wall in the front is full of item frames with Creeper's head in them, all named "Give Me Back." He breaks out and runs away. Episode 6, New Beginnings. This isn't over. Enabling the captions reveals a YouTube URL to an unlisted video, which we will check out after the episode. The video starts off with Creeper mining some coal. He heads up to the surface and shows us his new house, since he obviously moved from the previous place. He tells us he might go to the Nether soon, though he needs to gear up before. The protagonist wanders around for a while and gets some iron before decorating his base with pink petals. He crafts an iron chest plate, then something disturbing happens. The entity takes over control, crafts a flint and steel, and burns his house down. He exits to the main menu and deletes the world. This is the last time we see from him in this world. It's now time to take a look at the unlisted video titled "Let Me Out." The description says, "The key to escape." Creeper is walking around in the bedrock box, starving to death. He finds himself in a new place after respawning, a bedrock super flat world. The paths are made out of soul soil and soul sand, the buildings lit by soul torches. The houses are empty and the doors are gone.
Is this the place?
The protagonist breaks an oak plank by hand, but weirdly, the item doesn't drop.
I know you can hear me. I can feel you watching. Let me out.
So, Creeper got trapped by someone, perhaps the entity, who is watching him. He's trying his best to escape this place. We also know that the messages we see throughout this series are from him. But how does it even happen? How is he playing in two worlds at the same time? Let's check out the 7th episode, Hope. The shadows got me, don't let them get you. There are captions for this video too.
It's so quiet. Help me. The one in the other world isn't me. I'm so scared.
Creeper is walking on a bedrock platform talking to us.
It's been so long, but you're back. It's so cold.
He finds a white tulip. Then he finds a trail of them. He breaks one, and the item drops this time. Following the trail leads him to his first house made out of bedrock, the original. The channel left a comment under this video as well. They all lie. The one in the other world isn't me. Then who is it? Could it be a doppelganger? We've reached the end of the series, the final episode. I'll let you watch it.
You're back. It's lonely here, but at least I know that someone's here. I wish I could say something. The entity also sometimes appears. Well, it watches. When it does, it feels like frozen needles being driven into me. They make me feel so cold. I feel myself fading. I don't have much time left. I wish I never made that shrine. They said it would be a fun joke, like Herobrine, but it stole my place. It trapped me in this box when it broke all the white flowers. I don't think I'll get out. It's too late for me. It's so cold. The darkness chased away my hope. But the thing that is truly the worst is the fact that no one knows I'm here. I'm scared.
Creeper built a shrine, which is a holy place marked by building, and summoned the entity, which stole his world and trapped him in the box. I'm kind of lying when I say it was the last episode. Yes, there is still more to this ongoing mystery. If we go back to Creeper's first video, we see a comment from a channel named Gladiator 5523. But how are these two channels in connection with each other? To figure that out, we'll have to watch Gladiator's videos as well. If we check the username of the channel, we notice that it ends in the string x1b, aka escape as well. Gladiator only has 3 public videos at the moment. Unfortunately, only the latest one has sound. Let's see what the first episode has for us. The title is similar to how Creeper used to name his episodes. The new protagonist explains in the description that his friends started acting quote-unquote a little odd while they were playing. Starting the video off, we get introduced to a new player, Forest Tree Branch, Gladiator's friend. They gather some wood and go mining. Branch starts mining coal, but leaves some behind. Believe it or not, this small detail will be important later on. When Gladiator points it out, Branch just blocks them off with blanks saying,
"No, I didn't."
So that's what Gladiator was talking about. After they return to the surface, there is a cut in the video, though it could just be editing. The players smelt iron, craft tools, and decide to build a base. Then, Gladiator says this.
I feel like there's more flowers than usual.
And he is right. We see tulips all over the place. White tulips, more accurately, the same flowers that started appearing near Creeper's house and led him to its recreation in the Bedrock world, being in connection with the entity. Branch tells him he has noticed it as well, and they agree it's probably just a new world generation. Shortly after, he repeats what Gladiator told him, word by word. They build the plant base and the video ends. That's it, right? Not quite. If we go back just 1 second from the end of the video, we see this message by Branch.
Who's Dragon Creeper 1?
The second episode, House, is far more strange than the one we just watched.
While I was playing with my friend for the first time in a while, he was acting weird and went somewhere far away, and I found this weird house with a book with a bunch of random letters and numbers in it.
We immediately noticed something. The amount of tulips has significantly grown. They are everywhere. There's an interesting conversation between the players.
Hey, why haven't you been talking to me lately?
Busy.
You were talking to that other guy a lot.
It's nothing.
Why are you acting so weird?
Leave it.
Alright, sheesh.
Who is the other guy? Gladiator goes mining and tells us that Branch has been avoiding him. He doesn't know why. He lets us know that one of Branch's friends is weird, the other one doesn't act normal, and that he's unsure what to do.
He all of a sudden asked me to play Minecraft after avoiding me.
Returning to the surface, he decides to check out the coal Branch left there since the two got separated. The protagonist finds a white tulip when a text appears in the captions. I immediately knew from the equal sign at the end that this is encoded in base 64. Decoding it gives us this 11 character long string. Remember what's the same length? A YouTube video ID. Putting it at the end of a YouTube URL leads us to an unlisted video by no other than Creeper. We will take a look at it after the episode.
That's really weird.
Gladiator decides to get some food when the video cuts again. We see that he has found a pink sheep just like Creeper, but it's frozen. Killing it, he finds a path of tulips. They lead him to a replica of Creeper's house, the pink wool replaced with a book and quill. The text inside is once again encoded in base 64.
Journal entry number 1, October 20th, 2025. I downloaded Minecraft about a week ago, and I feel as though it may have some sort of glitch. It might even be a virus. When I first got the game, there didn't seem to be anything wrong, but then I began to notice things. The first were the tulips were everywhere. For every other flower, I saw there were 10 more white tulips around, possibly more. Then I began to hear footsteps behind mining in the caves. I'm not sure if it's a glitch or it might be some sort of virus. I don't see why it would be a virus because I downloaded Minecraft and got my PC from reputable places. I even downloaded an antivirus to try and see if it found anything, but still no sign of a virus.
I'm guessing the author of this book is Branch. We can tell from the white tulips and footsteps that it isn't the virus, but the entity instead. Gladiator comes across Branch when walking back to their base, and the video ends shortly after. Before we continue with the series, let's watch the unlisted video. We see a player wandering around the world, seeing more flowers than usual. The player finds an igloo and decides to go down to the basement, which is definitely not an ordinary one. The walls are made out of spruce planks and the place is lit by redstone torches. There is a structure made out of black stained glass in the front. This is the shrine Creeper built. Player approaches it and places down a dirt block. When he opens his inventory, we see that it's Branch. He was here while Gladiator was mining and exploring, placing down a white tulip on the The description of the last episode is weird. It hasn't found me yet. Gladiator is at the replica of Creeper's house.
Where are you?
Why do you ask?
Come back now.
So he heads back to the base and Branch gives him food.
I'm not sure if it's alright to ask, but what happened to your friend?
I need to do something.
Gladiator starts writing in the book.
Hi guys, this is weird. Forrest hasn't been acting like himself recently. More accurately, he's been acting too much like himself. It's like he's possessed by the past. His friend, it might have something to do with this, but his friend. He went missing right after we had played. I just miss my old friend.
So Creeper is Branch's friend who got kidnapped by the entity. Gladiator checks out the coal left behind, and this time he finds a chest with a new book inside. Entry number 2, October 24th, 2024. I saw it. It's real. It looked like... I can't remember what it looked like, but it was there, behind me when I turned around in the cave. I think it may have been holding a pickaxe. Note, I lost my old journal. There might be mistakes in that one. After I saw the entity, more flowers appeared. This is exactly what happened to Creeper as well in episode 3 of his series. This is what I figured out about the entity. It doesn't approach within a 10 block radius of my player character. It's very obsessed with killing animals, making it difficult to find food. It copies some of the things I've done. The entity did actually copy something. Creeper's original house. It appears both in Gladiator's world and in the Bedrock one. I plan to do further testing as well as getting a picture of it before it disappears. I'll be writing my next entry a week later with a few small updates in between. Update number 1. The entity was able to build a house, albeit a simple one. Update number 2. Not Minecraft related, but I got fired from my job. Not that it matters due to the life insurance payouts that I got recently. Update number 3. Finished construction of trap. The episode ends with Gladiator looking at the cave, seeing trees grown at the entrance and branch. After going through everything, it is finally time to put all the pieces together and make an acceptable theory. It all started when Creeper was playing Minecraft with Branch and Guardian. So the two convinced me to build this shrine, which I will show you in a minute, and they told me to place a dirt block and a white tulip like in front of the shrine, and then I would just summon an entity. It's obviously just a joke, like a creepypasta like Herobrine. We all know that Herobrine doesn't exist at this point, so it's just like for fun, I guess. So I built the shrine underneath this igloo, like in the basement of this igloo, and it's a pretty long way down, and this is the room they told me to build, and this is basically the shrine, and they told me to place a dirt block here and the white tulip on top. And yeah, well, I guess nothing happens. That's expected, right? Like, we didn't expect anything to happen. This is just a creepypasta, of course. Little did they know that it would actually work and he would free the entity. They didn't know it did since there was no sign of it yet. The entity has been trapped by the author of the journal from 2024, possibly in the same world Creeper has. Creeper went missing after the friends finished playing, which he referred to as when it broke all the white flowers. This most probably happened between episode 1 and 2 of his Let's Play series, in chronological order too. He got trapped by the entity in the Bedrock world, where it often watched him. An interesting note here, Branch knew about the entity being inside their world, though he thought it was just a virus at first, as we got to know from his decoded journal. After Creeper got trapped by the entity, it built a replica of the original house in both Guardian's world and the Trap world, with the white tulips around. This behavior is noted in the journal from the previous year. The real Creeper was replaced by a doppelganger in his world who continued his YouTube series. The purpose of the entity with this was to make others believe that nothing has changed. And let's not forget about the entity's odd behavior. It brought multiple messages from the real Creeper to the fake one, like the sign on the tree and the sheep named "Let Me Out." These can be found on the channel too, just like the Morse code in the captions in episode 2 of Creeper's Let's Play, as well as the comments left under some of the videos. Perhaps this was done with the purpose of making the fake creeper quit by scaring him, further manipulating viewers. While this was all happening, the tulips were starting to spread in Guardian's world as well, being in connection with the entity. The real creeper failed to escape the bedrock world and slowly started to fade. Branch finally realized the entity was the one behind everything. It wasn't just some sort of virus. He returned to the shrine and placed down a white flower on a dirt block, freeing the real creeper. And that's where we are at right now.